Hey everybody, welcome to Bradley's Backstage. Hey, if you're a gigging musician running your own sound from a tablet, you already know the absolute panic of trying to switch from your lyrics app over to your mixer app, then back to your song lyrics app, then back to the mixer app for another change. It can be a real struggle. This isn't discussing the whole tablet versus no tablet or lyrics on stage versus no lyrics, okay? Just don't stare at your screen through the whole show. Use it to maybe see what the first couple words are as a reminder and then move on and interact with the crowd. This feature that I'm going to go through today actually would give an argument for having a tablet on stage, especially if you run your own sound from the tablet or from the stage. So very, very simple. What we're looking at right here is a view that I have created in Mixing Station on the bottom, and then I've got Songbook Pro on the top. Songbook Pro has all the normal functionality you would expect. When I'm going from song to song, I can swipe through, swipe around, I can scroll. Normal functionality up here, and down here I've got the board controls that I feel like I need on a show without having to go out of the lyric app into Mixing Station, back to the lyric app. Oh, got to make another change, got to go out of Songbook Pro, back into Mixing Station, make the change, and then go back here. This view right here is going to be a game changer for helping to run sound from the stage and staying within Songbook Pro and keeping everything in one view. So essentially what I've got is super simple to do. I've got Songbook Pro open. Here we go. And then I've also got Mixing Station running open in my custom layout view, okay? So all I do is I go, this is Android, don't hate, Androids rock. Apple obviously has the same functionality, maybe even better, I don't know. But now that I've got both apps open, whichever app I want to be on the top, I would click on the icon above it and hit split top. So I hit split top. Now it's open on top, and it's just waiting for me to tell it what other app do you want to split the screen with. In this case, of course, it's Mixing Station. Tap anywhere in here and it'll open up. And look at that. It loads it initially, at least on Android. Split view, half and half. I can drag this bar in the middle down and it resizes this, gives me this. You can see my lyrics are still scrolling. I get all the functionality that I want without leaving anything. I can mute the effects. So in between songs, maybe I want to engage with the crowd. I can mute the effects. I can control the tap tempo, the delay time for my delay effects. If I've got a song that I'm singing that has very little to no delay, I can take my long throw delay and either turn it off or just have a little bit. If that chorus then opens up and I expect to hear a nice big delay, then right at the end of the verse going into the chorus, for example, I just come up here, tap that, and now I've got delay going into the house. It's just massive and sounds great. And then maybe on the verse you want to bring it back down or out. Quick tap and you're done. The other thing I've got set up in my particular view right now is this is my main left and right output. So this is how loud the overall band is, my overall PA is. So I'm in the middle of a show or starting a show and the bar owner or the venue owner says, hey, you guys are just a little loud, can you turn it down? First off, no, we can't. We're a rock band. Yes, we can, of course. So without leaving any of this stuff, I can go ahead and just bring the mains down a little bit. Or if I'm outdoors and they say, hey, we could use some more volume, I'll turn it up. Then here I've got my subwoofer control or my mono channel control. So if someone in the back of the room says, hey, turn that damn bass down, it's too muddy, I can just come down here, turn that down if we so choose to. Or I can increase the volume of the subwoofer. And then I just added another small fader up here, really super teeny tiny. And this fader here controls my output signal to my in-ear transmitter. So everything in this one screen, I can go from song to song. I can mute the effects, unmute the effects, tap the tempo for my long throw delay, control my long throw delay, increase or decrease my mains, control my mains. Maybe you can add another button over here by your mains, which is just a mute for your mains instead of having to drop it this way. And I can control my subwoofer level and also my in-ear transmitter volume level. Anyways, this is a starting point for me. I haven't used it live, but I think it's going to be a real game changer for how I use the tablet. And I can stay in one screen, do the whole show, and control some of the more commonly used controls on my X32, in this case, my X32 Compact. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like a copy of this custom layout I can get to you, or if you want a video on how I created this layout, because there are a couple nuances that I haven't talked about on how I set it up, such as the sensitivity on the faders and why that is and how you do that. So anyways, I'd be more than happy to do more videos or help you any way that I can, of course. So I hope this video was very helpful. If it was, consider subscribing to the channel. Give it a thumbs up, give it a like, share it with someone you think might get something out of this, and I'll see you on the next video.